What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gaming with the Broscast, episode 294. My name is Harrison. I'm joined by my brother Nick, as always. Nick, how you doing, buddy?
Yo, I'm doing great on this wonderful Monday.
Yes.
Not just glorious, but wonderful.
A wonderful Monday.
Actually, which word is better, glorious or wonderful?
You know, I kind of like glorious better. Just sound, it's like got more of like an oomph, you know, but
it's got enough. It's got that je ne sais quoi to it, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, we got an awesome show for you guys. We are going to be predicting, and we've never done this before in the past. So, and shout out to Kind of Funny, because I was watching their stream and I was like, oh, that's a good idea to do. But we're going to predict what we think is going to be on our individual top 10 list. So every year we always do a top 10 game of the year list, and then kind of break it down. But we've never kind of predicted what we think could potentially be. Now, obviously, there's some games that will come out this year that haven't even been announced yet. You know, potentially a new Mario game, new Zelda game, you know, whatever else Xbox, PlayStation has up their sleeve. But for the games that have been announced, we'll go through all those and see what could potentially be on our top 10 list.
So for clarification, are we saving spaces for unannounced games, or are we specifically focusing on the games that are announced?
I would say the list is completely up to you. If you want to put in like an unannounced Mario game, because like that's for sure going to be on your top 10, you know, bar it being just terrible, which is, I mean, there's never been a terrible 3D Mario game. So yeah, I would say let's keep it down to two unannounced things. So if you just think, hey, Bloodborne Remaster is going to come out this year for sure, lock it in. You know, but yeah, I would say two, and then the 8 are stuff that's been announced, just to try to keep it fun.
That sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
Cool.
And these are separate lists, right? And where we combine separate lists.
Yeah,
similar to
just,
how we do Game Beer.
Exactly. Yeah, just separate lists and what we think, and then at the end of the year, we'll see how close we were. All right, but before we dive into that and the news and all that good stuff, Nick, how was your week?
Week is great. Sorry if you hear a crying baby in the background, but week was great. You know, life with a 2-month-old has been awesome, interesting, difficult, but yeah, mainly great, mainly really great. I mean, it's the best thing in the world. People are right when they say that. Before having a kid, I was like, what are you talking about? Having kids is the best thing in the world. Like, oh, you lose your freedom, all that kind of stuff. Like, yeah, it's kind of the best. Having kids, kind of the best thing in the world. It's one of those, I hate to say it, but like, until it happens, there's a certain feeling that you can't feel until it actually happens. But
exactly.
That being said, sleep the past few nights has been rough for him, just because we're transitioning him out of his swaddle since he's started to show signs of like rolling over, and once they roll over, you can't leave them in that swaddle because they don't have access to their arms. So we've been transitioning one arm out first, and then last night was the first night we did 2 arms, and he just doesn't like it. He doesn't like not having that like sense, like feeling you're in a warm blanket, right?
Yeah,
you kind of lose that when the arms are just dangling about.
It's terrible. I mean, even when you're an adult, like I like to have my arms like tucked in when I sleep. So
absolutely, yeah, it's like forcing them to stay out, and then the startle reflex is also what keeps him up as well, because his arms will fall back to the bassinet, and then it'll wake him up because he startles himself. So yeah, I mean, every baby goes through it. Everybody goes through it, but it can definitely be
a struggle of a transition for sure.
And then I'm sure like
one night on Saturday when we were up there when he was on his little boppy, and he was just like,
he was loving it.
He was out.
He loves sleeping on the thing. He doesn't like falling asleep on it, but if we put him there when he's already asleep, he'll stay there for another 20 or 30 minutes.
Wow, yeah,
which is pretty good. Yeah, and then of course
that support. You got like it tucks you in. I mean, just
nice. We need a human not a human. We need an adult size boppy in our house. It just looks so comfortable. But you and Brittany and your son came up on Saturday, and we hung out for a little bit, and that was fun.
Yeah.
Just chilled. It's great.
Yeah. Kellen had a great time. he was wanting to stay well when we were leaving, but
And play with snacks a little bit more.
I think so. Yeah, I think he likes
Yeah.
playing. So, but yeah, he had a good time. That's a long hour and a half drive. I've realized. I don't know. I don't know what it is about.
Something about it.
I don't know. It just feels long.
Well, because you're on the highway for 45 minutes, and that's boring. And then you get to the freeway for another 45 minutes, but it feels like you're close because you're getting off on an exit.
Yeah, and then you're going 20 miles less, faster than you were on the highway, and then yeah.
It's not a great drive, but
yeah,
at this point I've done it so many times that I'm used to it.
Just used to it, yeah.
And
like an hour and a half is not that long, but it just, I don't know, for some reason it just feels long.
Yeah. How was your week aside from seeing us on Saturday?
It was good. Yeah, it was good. Just I think I'm ready for the warm weather.
Oh man, I'm ready for this. Ready for the snow though.
The snow. Is there snow coming
on Sunday? Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be. I think in High Point it'll be 3 to 5 inches on Saturday, and then.
Oh yeah.
Maybe 1 on Sunday. So.
75% chance.
Get your milk. Get your bread.
4 to 5. Wow.
Actually, you just need milk and bread because you have plenty of eggs.
Yeah, eggs. Yeah.
Eggs for days.
Did you give some eggs to Alicia's parents?
No, they're not back yet. I'll give them to them when they get back from Florida.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had left the house, and I think I had talked, like I was on the phone with Brittany, and she was like, "Did you bring eggs?" I'm like, "No, I didn't think about it." She's like, "Turn around right now and go grab some eggs."
Get this man some eggs.
Yes, we did see this, or I don't know if you saw the story, Nick, but that kid that has the terminal cancer, that Rockstar allowed him to play GTA 6 in whatever state that it's in right now. No, that's really cool.
That's awesome.
There's been other games and stuff like that people have, like I think I like Hollow Knight, right? Silksong. Like there's that. Did he get to play the game early or what?
He did. Yeah, he played the game early, and then they memorialized him with the Seth character.
Yeah,
and I think there's been other games that have allowed.
Yeah, there's been other stuff like that. Before.
Terminally ill kids to play them early, and that's
that's super cool. Yeah,
and if anyone's upset about that,
if you're like jealous, like come on,
like this, yeah.
But yeah, we did see that, and that's an awesome story. It's always awesome, and developers do that type of stuff. But Nick, let's dive into what we have been playing. I have jumped back into to Final Fantasy X. I probably I was working on Friday, and I'll do it in quotations because I probably played about 4 hours of Final Fantasy in the morning.
Hey, that's work, man. That's work right there.
It is work, man. I get up, I take Kellen to school, and then I've got like 45 minutes to kind of like, if we kind of got like the timing down like perfectly. Like we'll try to be out of the house at 7:00, and then by the time I get back, it's usually about 7:15. So I'll have about 40 minutes left to kind of just chill before I have to log in. And I was like, you know what? Let me play some Final Fantasy. And then I logged in, and then I didn't really have much going on. It's a Friday. Feel Good Friday, and that just kind of bled over until lunch.
Keep the gravy train rolling.
Just keep it rolling, and there wasn't much going on. So, been loving it. It still absolutely holds up. I'm playing the remaster on the Switch, but still holds up. I've never really played through X2. I played a little bit of it, but I definitely didn't beat it. So I'm excited to go back, and after I finish X, I'll probably at some point, maybe not right away, but go back and play X2 basically for the first time. Cause I know this is, I think the combat is more, and it's not quite like live act, like Final Fantasy VII Remake is. It's not quite on that level. But there is, it's not completely turn-based because you only have a certain amount of time to put in an action. and enemies can attack you as well. So it's kind of like more of like
Okay.
you could, it's still turn based technically, but like you don't have all day to kind of pick your moves. You got to kind of go.
Is it like a full game? Or is it
Yeah, it's a full game. Yeah.
a shorter? Okay.
No, yeah, it's a full game. Same characters, some of the same characters that in Final Fantasy X. But I think it revolves around like the 3 female characters in Final Fantasy X, which is really cool. But yeah, excited to go check that out afterwards. But Final Fantasy X, great game, still so awesome, man. Like just the story so far, like I already know it obviously, but playing it as a kid versus as an adult, I can pick up on some of the stuff that's going on. Where someone made like a comment to one of the characters, I'm like, okay, I see what you guys are doing. A little foreshadowing. But yeah, Final Fantasy X is great. And then I played a little bit of Animal Crossing. I did get the spent the $5, got the Switch 2 edition. Haven't touched any of the new content because my island I couldn't bring my island over. I think it's on the original Switch and the one that Kellen uses or used, and that the battery is like completely shot. So I probably could turn it on. But whatever. I
mean, it might be worth it trying to salvage your island.
Yeah, it's okay. I named my character. I named my character Aaron, and I got my island of parody. So I'm gonna try to make like an Attack on Titan like walls and stuff like that.
Awesome.
Eventually when I get to that point. But yes, I haven't downloaded or I haven't played any of the new stuff. I don't even know how to access it. Maybe it's something I probably have to get to a certain point within the story in order to be able to go to like the hotel and stuff. And then I downloaded the home designer stuff as well, because I had never downloaded that before. So I got that downloaded now.
Oh, because that's included with Nintendo Online, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. I forgot about that DLC.
Yeah. So I got that downloaded now.
I thought about jumping back in, but I'm just so butthurt that they didn't have not cross save, but they didn't have cloud saves when the game came out. And it took them like a year and a half to add it in. And I had like reformatted my Switch Lite or something like that, because I was playing it on my Switch Lite, and I'd reformatted that to let Alicia play it. And it was just completely lost in that reformatting. And that was before like the live save or cloud saves were active. So
yeah,
it's just dumb.
Yeah, they didn't. I don't know, man. Animal Crossing in general, like I just don't think. I mean, obviously they didn't. They couldn't predict like how big that game was going to be and blow up during COVID. But it just felt like they didn't have a plan for that game at all.
Aside from the seasonal stuff,
which is already in the game, like it's already part of the game. So it's not like it's not like a live servicey kind of thing. So yeah, I that's why I'm a little bit more excited for whatever they have next for Animal Crossing, because I hope that they have this stuff already planned out, and just make it a better experience. But from now, like when I logged in, like it immediately asked us, "Hey, are you building a new island? Are you going to transfer in your old one?" So they're like, it was in there and asking me. So it's not like I had to go digging around for that. It's like that's immediately what the text I prompted whenever I turned the game on. I just didn't. I was like, whatever. I'll just start fresh. It's been so long. I'm sure my island is full of weeds anyway, so we'll just let it go.
Full of weeds and dead villagers.
Yep. Where are you?
My master, where have you gone?
Okay, awesome. So most people thought it was awesome, but okay, don't ask Gabe to play Half-Life 3. Yeah, I don't think Valve would do that type of stuff. Maybe they would. I don't know, but probably not.
Yeah, maybe they have silently. But yeah, I don't think so. Any other games you've been playing?
Final Fantasy X, Animal Crossing.
I guess the Reanimal demo.
Oh yeah. I downloaded that. That one was kind of weird because like they said it was out, but I guess they didn't clarify that it was out in Europe. So it was like actually the next day. So I was like, well, where is it? And I was like, I'm sure it'll be on the eShop at some point. But yeah, downloaded that. Very excited for that. I can already tell it's probably gonna be a better game than Little Nightmares 3. Just based off that quick demo. Really love the atmosphere of these types of games, but the co-op experience, the fact that you can do split screen or on the same console is nice.
Really
I
nice.
don't really know why Little Nightmares 3 didn't have that on there. I don't see why that would have been an issue at all, but yeah, either way, I think they are doing a friends pass as well. So
oh, nice.
Yeah, looks great. Enemies super creepy. I'm digging the vibe.
I like the vibe of this one. It very much reminds me of Little Nightmares too. But just a bit more open. Like
a bit more open. Yeah, you're actually not. I mean, Little Nightmares was never really stuck on like a 2D plane, but more often than not, you weren't going, in the depth of like the screen or whatever. But this one, it's kind of like, you go all over. It's really cool.
Yeah, really enjoyed the demo. It's pretty short. It's like 30 minutes.
Yeah, very short. But nice. Other than that, that's all I've been playing. Just kind of getting ready for this week. Obviously, Final Fantasy VII's coming out. Can't wait to play that. But yeah, just kind of taking this time just to play. I don't know, play some old games,
play some random stuff. Yeah. I have on my list to get to Final Fantasy X this year and play it for the first time.
Yeah,
I'm very excited to.
I don't
really know how the story goes, but
you say you don't know how the story goes.
I don't know if there are any twists or anything. So it'll be fun.
I mean, it's once I get through it again, like I'll definitely have a better comparison for like Expedition 33. Like I think that's like pretty peak as far as like storytelling goes in an RPG. The Final Fantasy's up there. Like it's very like they're very similar in a lot of ways. So I think you'll like it. I think you'll like it a lot.
I think so.
Once you get to it.
Yeah. Well, I've been on my Fire Emblem kick over the past week. I've been playing through Path of Radiance on the Nintendo Online GameCube Classics. Yep. I think I'm halfway through right now on chapter 15. Really, really loving it. I think last week I wasn't as high on it. I was pretty early into the game, but now characters are more established. The maps have gotten better. And then once you start what's it called? Not evolving your characters, but
like changing their classes and
stuff?
Yeah,
changing their classes, upgrading their classes. It starts to get a lot more interesting. So I'm loving this game so far. Can't wait to see where the story goes. And then I also
sorry to cut you off. Is there two Fire Emblems on the GameCube, or is it just one?
Yeah, there's just one. There is a sequel to this one, Radiant Dawn, that's on the Wii.
Radiant Dawn on the okay. Did you play that one?
I played maybe the first half of it, but never.
Because I felt like you had it. Like you had it.
I did. Yeah, I did have it.
Okay.
And I might still have it somewhere, but no, I never finished it. That one was pretty hard. That was a pretty difficult one.
Okay.
So I think it was a bit too hard when I was younger. So
yeah,
I decided to play through that one again because my goal this year is to play through all of the Fire Emblems that I have not played. And I'm also playing through New Mystery of the Emblem, which is a remake of the third Fire Emblem game that came to DS but never came to the US.
Okay.
So it was a DS game that came out in 2010. It came out after like the Shadow Dragon remake came out in, I think that was like 08 or 09, but this one came out, it was Japan only. So I'm playing that right now via an emulator. It's got a similar art style to Shadow Dragon, which I dogged on last week.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I'm kind of liking that art style more than Path of Radiance, just because it's kind of more. It's a little bit more on that pixel art side, whereas Path of Radiance is like full 3D.
Yeah,
and it's like a.
Is it translated on the emulator? Fan translated. Okay.
So I don't think every scene is in there, but all of the important story progressing scenes are in there. So it plays really well. Like it's got all of the quality of life improvements from Shadow Dragon on the DS, like where you can.
Are you playing on your phone or are you playing on the computer?
On my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've got an emulator on my phone. I've got that downloaded. I have Genealogy of the Holy War downloaded, which is an SNES game. I have Thracia 776, and then I think the only one left after that is Radiant Dawn. That's like four or five Fire Emblem games that I want to get through this year.
Yeah.
But man, I'm super excited. I'm just getting so hyped up for Fortune's Weave, which is the new game coming out this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really all I've been playing.
I've got pulled up. I was looking at the screenshots or Genealogy of the Holy War because I was thinking that game probably looks like pretty good being on the SNES.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I still don't think it looks as good as the GBA games.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But
yeah, it holds up.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Genealogy because apparently the story in this one is very, very good. It's very similar to Three Houses.
When do you think that would come out? I mean, if Fortune Weave is this year, what do they squeeze that in?
Like,
and apparently, I guess
8.
I can't remember. I know I saw on Twitter, but I don't know who posted it. But apparently, it's maybe coming out in May, so that's pretty soon.
Yeah, I can see it coming out in May,
which is a good spot. I mean,
yeah, it's like I feel like May is going to be a pretty low profile month, so squeezing it in before the summer would be good.
Yeah.
That was from a Eurogamer article, and
Eurogamer. Okay.
I think that date is a Friday, so it might not be right since Nintendo games come out on Thursdays, but I can still see May being a possibility. I think during this next Direct, we'll get a release date for that. I don't know what else they'll show off. Maybe something Xenoblade related, but
or whatever.
Yeah, whatever they're working on.
Working on.
Yeah, but I think we could get a May release date for Genealogy. I think that makes sense. Or not Genealogy, for Fortune's Weave.
Fortune's Weave, yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that's about it. I'll keep everyone updated on my progress throughout these games.
On your journey.
My journey.
Sweet. All right, well, let's you want to save the top 10 for last, or do you want to do that now?
Let's save it for last. I feel like we can fire through these stories pretty quick.
Cool. It was leaked and then it was revealed by Nintendo and Lego, but the Ocarina of Time Lego set got revealed. We already knew it existed. They had like a little mini trailer before. I think sometime last year, so we already knew it was coming. But yeah, the final battle set got revealed. It's $129.99. But yeah, it's the final battle between Ganondorf, Ganon, and Link and Zelda. Looks super awesome. I am probably gonna pick this one up.
Really?
I think so. I didn't do the Deku Tree because 300 is a lot.
Yeah.
For a Lego, a Lego set, but this one a little bit cheaper, and it's awesome. So yeah, I probably will be. I haven't pre-ordered it or anything. So if it sells out, it sells out. But it's coming March 1st. I don't know. I've got some theories as well that Ocarina of Time remake is definitely coming out as well.
This year,
because, and maybe I'm overthinking it, but in the actual like scene, it has Link jumping. It's got the little connector piece.
Yeah, I see that right here,
and he's like doing the slash. Here, I guess I'll pull it up on. But yeah, he's got like the he's like doing the jumping slash, and yeah, in Ocarina of Time, Link can't just freely jump unless you're jumping across like a ledge or something. So my thoughts is Ocarina of Time is definitely coming, and they're definitely going to revamp the controls. Of course, of course they would.
Can't you do a jump slash if you lock on?
Yeah, you can, I guess. I don't know. This one seems like it's a little bit different. I don't know.
That might be reaching.
Maybe I'm reaching. Maybe I'm reaching a little bit.
That's some copium you're smoking over there.
Yeah, maybe I'm reaching. I don't know.
I mean, I see how this could be indicative of obviously of an Ocarina of Time remake, and especially since they had the Deku Tree a few years ago.
And it's just, I mean, out of all the things, like, why Ocarina of Time and why now?
Yeah, right. When they do like a Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom Lego set instead of Ocarina of Time, unless they're just trying to capitalize on the nostalgia of 30-year-olds, which is a very real possibility.
A very real possibility. I mean, it could mean nothing. And maybe they'll do this with more. We'll get some other stuff from other Zelda games too, I mean, which is cool. But yeah, I don't know. I'm coping hard here.
That's some serious crap. I mean, listen, I want to believe it too. I want to believe because Zelda's 40th. They need something.
They're going to do something.
They're going to do something.
They're going to do something, and like the ultimate thing they could do is obviously the Ocarina of Time remake. But
yeah,
whatever else it is, like I'm sure it'll be cool. We'll get new amiibos or something. So
unless they do like a Zelda Maker,
that'd be cool.
Similar to
Mario Maker.
Similar to Mario Maker, but use the art style of like the very first Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't know. Yeah, I really hope an Ocarina of Time remake comes out this year.
That would be insane. Again, something Zelda every year, right? That's pretty much guaranteed.
That's their goal.
So we're basically guaranteed some sort of Zelda thing, and it'll, whether it's Ocarina of Time or that long-awaited Wind Waker, Twilight Princess remake or remaster or whatever. We'll get something. So Hi-Fi Rush got rated again for the Switch, so I'm sure maybe they were holding off on this game and just getting it ready for Switch 2. So there's like a Switch 2 edition of this. I mean, that's the only reason why. That's the only thing I can think of why it isn't here yet. Because I feel like it should be able to run just fine on the base Switch, but maybe they just wanted to have it ready to go for Switch 2 as well. So. I assume this is going to be coming pretty soon. So
who owns this IP now?
I am not sure actually. Who purchased that studio?
I'm looking it up right now.
It's not Embracer, is it?
Crafton.
Okay, Crafton. Okay.
Maybe they were working on a Switch port before they got closed down by Microsoft, and then started working again after they got acquired by Tango.
That makes sense. Yeah. So
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I played through this game. It was really great.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would pick it up again on the Switch too.
I probably would. I played a little bit of it on the Xbox, and I enjoyed it, but I think there was just something else out. There must have been some other game that was playing as well.
Was out.
Yeah, that might have been it. I played like 20 hours of Power World. It was pretty fun. Did you know that they're bringing out cards for that?
I did see that.
Making a card. I'm like, y'all are really pushing. You're like trolling at this point. But yeah, so yeah, I would assume it's going to come pretty soon, and yeah, I think that would be. I think I would purchase that on the Switch too.
Nice.
And then our last news story, we had the Resident Evil Requiem showcase last week. We got to look at some of the gameplay for Leon specifically. Man, this game looks
awesome.
Just looks incredible. The movement Leon has, I cannot wait to play this game.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like an evolution of Resident Evil 4, and from the combat perspective, at least, and in Leon's part of the game, and then with Grace's part, I mean, that looks very similar to Resident Evil 7.
Yeah,
which is a fantastic combination of games because both of those are just stellar games. Yeah, and I hope, I kind of joked about this on Twitter the other day, but the problem with almost every Resident Evil game is they're really, really great for like 80% of them, and then the last 20% just kind of goes in kind of a weird direction. I'm hoping that with Grace's campaign, or with her part of the story, it stays grounded throughout the entire experience. And it sounds like it is. It sounds like she's only going to have access to that hand cannon or that pistol. I'm hoping it stays that way, and it keeps the suspense and fear throughout the entire portion of the game.
I wouldn't like mind if she got other like weapons, but because we don't really know. I mean, obviously we know Leon and her are the two playable characters that we know of, right? I mean, I guess there could be more, but then you kind of run the risk of the RE6 situation. Unless they did like an ADA, like separate ways type of thing where you play a shorter experience. But do we know, is it intertwined, like the story, like we're going to be shifting to each character when the story calls for it, or is it two separate campaigns? Do we actually know that information?
I don't know if they've explicitly stated.
Okay.
I think it's intertwined.
Okay. I think that's how I would prefer it to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, just all the customizations we already knew about, how you can choose to be playing first person, third person on either character, and then you can also allow the game to choose for you as well, which I think is really cool. They added like a third difficulty mode to put in like the ribbons back in, the ink ribbons for saving. Cool. Obviously throwback to the original games, but yeah, this game looks, man, it looks absolutely incredible.
This is probably my most anticipated game of the year. Maybe at least top 3. But
I would say, because we're so close, I'm just going to say it's probably my number 1 at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, the rest of the showcase kind of weird with the watch and like the car and stuff like that. But I mean, Capcom has done stuff like that before, so I mean, who knows?
Yeah, felt like an ad in the second half.
And then I thought we get to look at the amiibo, and it sounds, the way that the guy said it on there, it sounds like there may be multiple amiibos. So let's get a Leon amiibo. Come on.
I thought there would be, right? Yeah, I know they confirmed a Grace amiibo.
Yeah, and I think that was before they announced Leon was in the game officially. So they probably couldn't, if there wasn't a Leon there.
I'm copping the Leon amiibo.
Got to.
Although knowing Capcom, it'll be $40 and then discounted to $10 after a couple of months.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's move on over to our predicting our top 10 list. Nick, do you mind if we take just a quick break?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So let's do our top 10 games that we think will make our list. And again, just to go over kind of the rules. I mean, it's pretty open, and it's just obviously just a prediction. So we're going to get 2, if we want to, 2 slots on it for unannounced games, whatever you could potentially think that could be.
Yeah.
And then 8 for games that we know are at least been announced. Like a lot of these games we don't know release dates, so they could fall until into 2027. But for what we know, I guess we can kind of start there.
All right.
All right. You wanna go first, or you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay. I like it.
Okay.
And we can have the same game as well, so like it's not like we're
okay.
Yeah.
I think my number 10 will be Bloodstained: The Scarlet Engagement.
Okay.
I've never played the first Bloodstained, but I got really into Castlevania last year, and I am down for what this game looks like. So I'm very excited to play it whenever it comes out this year.
You said it's called The Scarlet Engagement?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize there was another one coming.
Could be a sleeper hit.
Could be. I will just go ahead, and we were just talking about it, so I'm just going to throw it on there. Resident Evil Requiem.
And we're not doing an order, right?
No order.
Okay, no order.
Yeah.
Obviously, for me, Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave.
Yeah.
It's going to be on there for sure. Well, hopefully for sure, if it doesn't blow it. But it's either a sequel or a prequel to Three Houses. Three Houses was amazing, so I have complete faith in this game.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, we'll know about it here in 3 days, but Fable, I think.
Oh yeah.
I think it could definitely land on the top spot if it comes out and it's incredible. So
yeah, I'm interested to see how this game has changed.
Yeah.
Since it was like hard revealed last year. I'm excited to see what they've done to it. Hopefully, I mean, the last time they showed it kind of looked like The Witcher a little bit in the combat.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I'm like, if it's in line with maybe The Witcher, like I would be satisfied with that type of combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. the Dust Blitz.
Okay, I like it.
Hopefully that hits this year. I know it's slated to come out in 2026, but at the same time, we haven't seen Elden Ring on the Switch 2 yet, and that was slated for 2025 and got delayed into 26. So hopefully this doesn't get pushed out, but I could see this being a really good one, just based off the fact that they've had this vision for a long time, and you know they were just kind of waiting for the right time to do it.
Yeah. I'm very excited for that game. Obviously, I didn't have like with Night Rain, and I really enjoyed it. It's hard to find time to like play with people.
Yeah.
But still very, very excited for that game as well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with Dragon Quest VII Reimagined.
Yes, you can put this one on my list too.
Sweet. Yeah, I was very. I mean, like I said before, I haven't played much at all of the Dragon Quest series, and I was blown away by this demo. I don't usually play RPG demos like for the entire time because generally they're like, I mean, sometimes they're 5 hours or whatever. So
yeah,
normally I'll play an hour, and if I enjoy it, I'll know that I'm going to get it. But I liked it so much that I was like, yeah, I'm going to finish this demo. So yeah, very, very excited for this one.
Yeah. I know you already talked about it, but I'll add Resident Evil Requiem to this list. I mean, this game, we talked about it to death, but this game just looks so good. It looks like the perfect blend of kind of older Resident Evil and newer Resident Evil. So I'm very, very excited for it. I think it's going to be great.
I don't think since we started this podcast and doing our like top 10 of games of the year, I don't think a Resident Evil game has never not been somewhere on my top 10 if they come out, like RE2, 4,
Village,
3.
So, I mean, even 3
3
was in our top 10.
Yeah.
We had a ton of fun with 3, even though it wasn't the best remake out of all of the Resident Evil remakes, but
yeah, I mean, I loved it. I mean, I think it got a lot of flack because it came a year after 2, which 2 was just like so good, but 3 was so short, and I loved it for it because I replayed it like 3 or 4 times. So like I didn't mind that at all.
I've replayed 3 more than I have 2.
Same here. Yeah, I did the one run of both Claire and Leon's story, and then I haven't played it since or gone back through. So yeah. All right, let me pull up another one here real quick and look at my list. I'm gonna go with Wolverine, Marvel's Wolverine.
All right,
I love the Insomniac Spider-Man games a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And this one looks like it's going to be just as good, if not potentially better. So
looks awesome.
Yeah, it's been I love me a good like third person just action kind of game, and I feel like it's been a while since I've played something similar to that, like
a somewhat linear.
Yeah, like I talk a lot. Like I'm not talking junk, but the PlayStation's big IPs are all kind of like the same in a way. They're all third person,
Sad Dad,
open world or open zone kind of games. I can usually go for one of those about once a year, maybe.
Yeah.
I think that game's gonna be great. Insomniac always puts out bangers, so
they really do. They're just so consistent.
Yeah,
they've kind of carried the PS5 generation.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with Control Resonant.
That's a good one.
I mean, this game just looks so awesome with the actual like hand-to-hand combat, not hand-to-hand, but like weapons combat.
Yeah.
Instead of gunplay, or melee weapon combat, I should say. I know we've only seen a very short tease of it, but I'm very, very interested in this game, and I think it's going to be really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, Control 1 was absolutely incredible. So
yeah,
I can only imagine this one's going to be on that same level. And Alan Wake 2 was, I mean, it's one of the best survival horror games I think of all time. So I mean, they're coming off of that into this game. I mean, they're kind of firing all cylinders right now. So yeah, I think that game's gonna be great.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and put that one on my list too.
All right.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I've got 5. Let's see. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and use one of my unannounced. I'm just going to throw that Zelda Ocarina of Time on there.
For sure.
Just throw it on there, baby.
Of course. Yeah, I hope that happens. I really do. I'm gonna throw Gears E-Day on here.
I like it.
I think it'll come out this year. If this comes out this year with Forza, with Halo, with Fable, I mean that's a winning year for Xbox. Yeah. And I'm sure they'll find a way to ruin it. But on paper, it's a winning year.
Yeah,
and I have a feeling Gears E-Day, with the story of Marcus and Dom, is
back.
Yeah,
Marcus and Dom. Yeah. Back to the original cast. Back to basics. Yeah, that's on my list as well. Yeah, very very excited for this game.
Mm-hmm.
That trailer, just man, what a trailer! So hopefully we Yeah, I don't think it'll show up at this direct this Thursday, because that's definitely something they would announce ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be like a surprise or something like that. But yeah, we'll probably get another look at it maybe sometime in like May or June or Summer Games Fest or something like that, and it comes out in I don't know September or October this year. So yeah, very excited. I guess I gotta put it on there. GTA 6. I mean, biggest game of the year. I don't think it's gonna get delayed personally. Although they did have like some sort of fire in their office, which is insane. I saw comments of like,
"This better not get delayed."
This game just got set back 10 years.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Rockstar does with GTA 6.
You can add this one to mine as well.
Okay.
It's got to be good, right? It's got to be one of the best games.
Yeah. I don't see. I mean, all their stories are good. I think in GTA. So it's just a matter of like, how is their multiplayer going to hold up? You know, how the servers are going to be insane.
Right.
And I probably won't even try to even attempt to play multiplayer. And that's not really I came for GTA anyways. Like I played maybe a couple times online, but I just prefer single player stuff with GTA.
I mean, they might not even have online at first.
Yeah, they might not.
It might just be single player. But
yeah, that is good. Yeah, that's a good point, because GTA 5 didn't launch with online. So
no, it didn't.
Of course, there's that expectation, right? You know, a lot of people are new to the series and kind of came on years after. So I'm sure people will be upset if it's not. But
yeah, the people who didn't play it on the
who cares?
Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Jesus. How many do we have?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So we both got 8.
Oh, we both have 8.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to go next?
Yeah. I will use my last unannounced, and I'm going to go with whatever Monolith softs. Is it Monolith Soft?
Monolith Soft, yeah.
Yeah. Whatever game they have coming next. We know it's like a open world, like 3D or third person like action adventure type of game.
Right.
So whether that's the next Xenoblade potentially or something completely brand new, whatever that is, I'm going to throw that in there.
There's also this isn't a rumor, but there is speculation that that project could be related to Zelda,
Okay.
like a Zelda remake.
Okay. That's exciting.
So that could be the case. It's probably not.
Yeah. Well, they've helped on like what?
Yeah, Tears and
Breath
Breath
and
of the Wild.
yeah. So
All right. In the spirit of unannounced games, I'm going to put 3D Mario.
okay.
Whatever 3D Mario comes out,
I like
whether it's Galaxy 3 or Super Mario Universe. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. Hopefully it'll be the best 3D Mario ever. It's going to be hard to top Odyssey, but I'm sure they have some sort of extremely fun gimmick that none of us could have ever thought of.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
what is your last pick?
My last one. Let me look through this stuff real quick.
There's a game I feel like you're missing from your list. Can I tell you what it is?
Yes, because I may not have it on the list that I'm looking at. So yeah, I'll take it.
Resonance: A Plague Tale Legacy.
Ooh. Yeah. I do love those games so much.
I mean, there's also I'm gonna just fire off a couple games. Just
so like I'm looking right now. So like
got like Tomb Raider.
Yeah, the Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis. Like that. I do love those games a lot. Halo. I don't know if that'll make the list, but it's just it's just a reimagining, or not even reimagining, just a whatever, just a remake of Halo 1, which is a fantastic game, but kind of similar with Elden Ring in a different way, but I would rather give something new their props versus although Ocarina of Time is
yeah, it's kind of,
but like what
I know what you mean.
Well, yeah, fire some other ones off at me.
Crimson Desert, Pragmata, Soros.
Yeah, I've got those.
007.
007, I'm not sure about. I know it's coming out in May, but
in that one,
it didn't look super, super great.
Super Meat Boy 3D.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Tomb Raider.
Okay,
put Tomb Raider there. I was thinking Dust Bloods, but I don't know. Legacy of Atlantis. I do love those Tomb Raider games a lot. So
yeah.
All right. And what is your final one?
I'm gonna go with that Monolith Soft game, whatever it is.
The unannounced Monolith Soft game.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll go through the list real quick here. So for Nick, he had Bloodstain: The Scarlet Engagement, Fire Emblem: Fortune's Weave, The Duskbloods, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, Resident Evil Requiem, Control Resonant, Gears of War E-Day, GTA 6, unannounced 3D Mario game, unannounced Monolith Soft game, and then for myself, I've got Resident Evil Requiem, Fable, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, Marvel's Wolverine, Control Resonant, Zelda Ocarina of Time remake, unannounced Monolith Soft game, Gears of War E-Day, GTA 6, and Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis.
So similar lists. I think the difference are I have Duskbloods, Fire Emblem, and Bloodstained.
Yeah.
You don't have any of those, but you have Wolverine, Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis, and Zelda Ocarina of Time, and Fable.
And Fable, yeah.
Which I think Fable could make my list. Zelda obviously would if it came out.
Of course, yeah.
And then Wolverine, like I love the Insomniac games, not as much as you do, but yeah, I think it could be a really great game. So
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we'll revisit this list in 11 months when we do our our top 10 game of the year.
Don't forget about it.
Yeah, don't forget about it. No, I'll save it and save it into our documents or whatever. But yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more unannounced games and a lot more indies that will come out that we'll gravitate towards. But
yeah, I'm curious to see what stays and then what gets pushed off. Even if those games come out and they're good, but if there's something that gets something unannounced or we don't know about, or it's a sleeper hit like a Velocro or something like that kind of comes out of nowhere.
Exactly.
Blueprints, whatever the case is, some of the smaller stuff. Yeah, I'll be curious to get what gets knocked off. So
yeah, because that bottom 5 is always hard. I feel like that bottom 5 could easily be replaced by your 11 through 15, depending on the day.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Yeah, glad we did this. I'm excited to look back on this in 11 months and see how much it's changed.
Yeah, but there's other games that I'm excited for that easily could take that spot, like Pragmata. Like I'm excited for that game. Crimson Desert, I'm curious because that is
I'm scared.
The potentially like they're trying. What's that phrase where it's too much? If you have too much of something, or there's like so many systems in this game, are they all going to be perfected like they should be, or are they all just going to be kind of mediocre? But from what I've heard, people that played it, like it plays pretty well. Like the controls are a little bit obtuse just because there's so much going on, but once you get the grasp of it, it's fun to play. So we'll see. Another game that's coming out tomorrow, actually, Mio Memories in Orbit. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for this game.
Yep.
I think it has like an 84 cool. But it's like a Metroidvania game. That one looks really cool. Obviously Final Fantasy VII Remake coming out in a couple days. Can't wait for that. Let's see. We'll know about Beast of Reincarnation here in a couple days and what that game is. Mina the Hollower. I enjoyed that demo.
That one could.
That one could easily make the list as well. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time remake. That's apparently people thought it was going to get released last week, like as a shadow drop, but obviously that didn't happen. So it looks cool. Lords of the Fallen 2. I know you played through the first one. I haven't. I've just never got a chance to play it. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book.
Yeah, it's not making the list. I'm sorry.
No, not for $70. Same thing with like Mario Tennis Fever. It looks cool, but yeah, Nintendo will never get me again with their sports games. Again. No. Yeah, there's so much stuff coming out this year.
It's gonna be a good year.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good year. All right, Nick. Well, anything else you want to talk about before we wrap up the show?
No, I think next week we'll have a lot to say about the Xbox Dev Direct, and then
Final Fantasy VII impressions.
You'll be playing through. Yeah, we'll both be playing through FF7.
Yeah.
Remake. I know I've played it, but you'll be playing it for the first time.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. The first. I played maybe an hour. Actually, it might have just been I think I tried the demo on PlayStation because I think I still have your copy of. Oh yeah, it's right here.
Oh, nice.
But I never actually played it, so
gotcha.
Glad I waited because, like I said, I kind of want to just play everything on the Switch too at this point.
Yeah,
cool. That's just too convenient. All right, guys. Well, we appreciate everyone listening, watching, all that good stuff. If you can review us on your favorite podcasting platform of choice, that would be greatly appreciated. If you ever want to message the show, you certainly can. There's the link in the description. You can literally just text the show. If you guys ever have any questions, anything like that, or just want to chat about games and stuff like that, we'll read it on the live on the show. And with that being said, we'll be back next week talking more games, Final Fantasy.
Bye-bye.
Yes, bye.
I thought you had one more thing.
I thought I did too, and
Final Fantasy. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And bye.